Hello guys, haven't seen you in a while. So I continue working on this project called Vekt.js-light. It's just a light version of Vekt. What it does is basically just minimalistic SFG onto HTML canvas wrapper. You basically have a canvas-based grid that is scalable, and you basically have this responsive sort of mechanism out of the box. It's a bit going on under the hood. Obviously, I'm trying to keep the code base consistent, and I'm not showing you the whole view. But I got this little configuration here where, using a little kind of neat hack of trigonometry, I can jump between full circle, 3/4 of a stroke circle, or let's say just have just half of a circle. Obviously, I can have 1/4 as well. What I wanted to show you here is that if I have this half of a circle here without a fill, and say I want to convert it to a straight line. We all know that without much of transformation being applied, your x in Cartesian coordinate system, your x is usually your sine function, and your y is your sine function accordingly. And here, obviously, I could just delete this part, but I thought, okay, so because I need to move along, I guess this is a word, along, in English, so English is my second language. Moving along the y-axis, what it does basically, if I multiply by 2, I have this. If I multiply by 1, which is basically just multiplying by itself, is, sorry, just basically maps to itself, which is just a scalar that multiplies this sine function. Yeah, it's 1. We have original view. Meaning, if we approach a smaller and smaller value of a scalar in this expression, we approaching what is known in Euclidean geometry as just a straight line. Well, rather a straight segment of a line, but keeping in mind that our main goal is here is basically to get line out of a curve, out of a periodic curve, which is half of a stroke circle. So I thought, okay, I would move towards 3, then 4, but it can take me like ages, right? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just do something like number, and I'm gonna do like max safe integer. I guess this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm getting a straight line. Obviously, there is something happening behind the scene. I can do something like just multiply by 1. This is basically some sort of like a scaling feature that snaps nicely with my HTML canvas driven grid system, if you wanted to call it that way. And obviously, because it's based on on circles, I have a feeling that if I would scale it by 1/2 of it and multiply that, I would basically get just the length that is just equal of a single grid dimension, depending of the size of the viewport screen or display, call it. Obviously, some terminology might differ, but that's basically the idea. And obviously, because it's centered in the middle, depending you might need to change the grid scale, which is also we could also do that to move it so it would snap nicely with the grid, because now it's between two the centers of you could call them centers of the or a better word probably would be origins of between the two origins of each individual grid cell in this grid system. So yeah, that's basically it, but it does a job, and as you see, using trigonometry and a bit of like a basic sense of logic you can get this line segment, or if you want to have it a line out of it, you're welcome to do that as well. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.